All right, guys, we are back for video number 4 today. We are going to jump in here. We are going to be doing the final rooms for Freedom Spire. I went ahead and knocked out the easier levels. So we're going to be starting the video at cell 41. And this is going to be Spider-Verse Skill Gear 18. There are a lot of good rewards. If you can finish it, I believe we're getting 7 Gear 20 orbs, so that's fantastic. There is a ton of gold. Let's see. Tons of gold and training materials all the way through this. So that is fantastic. We're going to be getting a bunch of Gear 19 orbs. And if I counted correctly, I believe 7 total Gear 20 orbs if you do get all the way through. So we're going to go through this. Hopefully it'll help some of you guys if you do run into a little bit of a struggle. Now, a couple things I will tell you. The first 5 cells, they have no requirements. So my recommendation is that you take in Cabal and go ahead and get all of their abilities up, as well as Storm and Jean Grey, so that you have them up, and then also the Liberty team. Get all their abilities maxed out and ready to go. You should be able to get Storm's charges at 20 because you'll be able to use them later on. So let's go ahead and jump in here and get to it. All right, so we are going to be using Pav, Penny, and Silver Sable. Let's see how this goes. Most people should have all 3 of these built up pretty well unless you're brand new. Let's see who we've got. All right. We definitely need to get rid of Namor right out of the gate. Okay, he's gone. Let's go ahead and stun Iron Patriot. He gone. Okay. Got a taunt. Let's go ahead and use his ultimate. Got rid of both of them. Okay, let's go after Kang right out of the gate. Alright, now we'll just finish up using basics. See if we can get their abilities built back up. Okay, we lost Pav. But we've got plenty of other spiders to use. Main thing is we've got Penny. We're just going to continue on. We will probably throw in Noir. I don't know. Now, we're going to take her out because a lot of people don't have her built up. So let's go ahead and take her out. And we'll bring in Noir. Okay. I believe this gets rid of taunt. Yeah. Let's go ahead and use that. All right. Immunity, immunity. All right. We're going to go ahead and either get rid of Red Hulk or stun him. Okay. Let's go here with Noir. Okay, they're gone. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. Okay, let's go ahead and stun her or get rid of her. Either way. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use her basic. Save her ultimate. Okay, now let's see if Black Cat's going to kill our whole entire team. Close. Very close. All right. This is our last level with them. We did save Silver Sable's ultimate. We'll see if she gets to go. If she does, we'll be golden. If not, we might be in trouble. But we've got plenty of other spiders. I'm not going to worry about backing out, trying to finish it with everyone. There's plenty of people on the bench. Okay. All right. She does get to go, which is good, because that eliminates almost everyone. All right, let's go ahead and stun him. Got to get through 3 death proofs, and he should be gone now. All right. Now we just got Vulture, which won't last long. Very good. All right. We are through this section. Now the next section, I honestly think, is the hardest section in the entire tower. Because you've got to play it to where you keep Cabals you've got to save their abilities for each level. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and use his special. Okay, he's gone. That's great. Okay, we need to get rid of Hela so we can get rid. Let's go ahead and go with his special. Okay. Let's see. Let's go here with his ultimate. Okay. And let's basic here. Okay. And let's basic here. All right. So we did save Namor's ultimate, and we have Iron Patriot's ultimate saved, which is very good. Man, I'll be glad when this throat stuff's gone. Okay, I think we got 2 more. Is that right? Yes, 2 more. Okay. Let's get in here. Okay. It's not great. All right, we're going to start out right out of the gate and use Namor's ultimate and get a rewind out there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of Green Goblin. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of Rogue. We definitely want to get rid of Rogue before she starts taunting. Okay, Iron Patriot cleared that. Okay, we need to get rid of him before he does his ultimate. And we didn't. So we may have to back out of this. Yep, we're going to have to. Because we have got to get rid of Apocalypse before he takes somebody out. But we need to get rid of him, and then we need to take our time with everyone else so that we can go into the next node with our abilities active. This is probably the hardest node in the entire thing. So we've got to do it correctly. All right. Okay, we got rid of Goblin. Okay, very good. Okay, we're going to hold tight on using his ultimate. There we go. Very good. So now we should be good. We just need to take our time. Use basics. All right, we still have Namor's ultimate for next round. Hang in there, buddy. Don't die yet. Okay, and we've got his special. All right. So hopefully we will be good for this next round. If I recall correctly, I think it is Void Knight that is a huge problem. Yes. All right. I would certainly prefer Iron Patriot to have more energy, but we will see how it goes here. We do have 3 extra that we can use for a sack if we need to. Okay. He's going to bring everyone together. Okay. All right. So we do have Namor's ultimate available for rewinds. Okay. Now we have Black Cat that's going to be a nightmare. I think we need to go ahead and get rid of her. All right. having his special was very important. All right. Okay. She's gone. And there we go. All right. Went well. So we are through that. And I think the next section is going to be Orcus. Which, for anybody who has done any of these events, no matter what it is, if you need Orcus, they seem to just walk through everything. So, I think we're going to take Sentinel instead. All right, let's go. Sentinel's going to speed up Nimrod, which is what we want. We want Nimrod going a bunch. Okay, let's go ahead and use his special. And he will wipe out everyone. That seems to be how everything that requires them in this entire game goes. All right. Very good. Easy, just like we expected. I'll tell you, the Spider-Verse and the Cabal sections, I think you're going to find are the two hardest sections in the entire thing. With the exception of the Avengers nodes, which are early on, like 16, 17, 18, something like that. Especially if you're a somewhat newer player and you have not built up Vol and don't have Odin. I don't really know how you'd get through those nodes. I really wish Scopely would change those nodes. Okay. Let's go ahead and basic there. All right, we'll go ahead and use his special and wipe out everybody like always. Nimrod's ridiculous when it comes to these. All right. So I think we are moving into, we've got, what, 2 more Orcus nodes? Okay. Man, just knocking Lady Deathstrike on the head, man. All right. Let's get a couple more Sentinels on the board. You know, I've had about all of their turns that I can handle. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. All right. We're going to go ahead and swap out Lady Deathstrike for Scientist Supreme. We got to slow down these ridiculous kings. All right. Oh man, that's what we needed. Just needed her to get some energy back over to Nimrod so he could do his special one time. All right, this is our last Orcus node. Let's get in here, finish this up, and move into the last floors here. Oh, here comes the tank. Okay. And there you go. Okay. We are through that. And moving on. Okay. This is the last Orcus node, and I think the rest of it is either Liberty or Mighty Avengers, I believe. Couldn't be wrong about that, but we'll find out together. Man, they all really have something against her. If only Rogue was as useful as they make her in these types of events. It would actually be awesome. We're going to get like 20 Sentinels out here. We still got room. Yep. This is the most Sentinels I've ever seen. Oh, man. All right. We are done with the Orcus. We got a whole fleet of Sentinels. Okay. Now let's see. I think we're going on to Liberty. Liberty, Bibberty. No, Orcus again? Sorry, I didn't realize there were 5 Orcus levels. I thought there were only 4. Okay, we got another Orcus. Then we've got Liberty, Bibberty. All right, that's all his dodges. He gone. Okay. There we go. All right. Now we are done with all of the Orcus. Okay. Liberty or Mighty Avenger. That's right. So let's step back out here. All right, we've got 2 Black Knights, 3 Black Knights, Shadow King, let's see. All right, we're going to go ahead and we are going to start with these guys. All right, now one thing to note, Liberty's buffs are all active. Regardless of whether you have 3 or not, all of their buffs are active. All war buffs, everything. So be aware of that. Mighty Avengers are not. But if you brought Storm up to 20 charges early on, like I had discussed, you'll still get the capability to use her, and she'll wipe out an entire wave. Okay. Let's get in here. Let's go ahead and stun one of the Black Knights. All right, now we're going to go ahead and use his special and hit everyone. Hopefully that will get rid of Doctor Strange. Okay. And of course, from this point, we are going to just use basics. That should be his last charge. He's gone. Okay. Okay. Now we will move into the next one. We are getting closer, my friends. All right. We definitely need to wipe out that whole wave and then kill Apocalypse as soon as he drops in. Okay. Oh, he's in here right out of the gate. Okay. Generate 2 ability energy. That's what we need to do because we need to get Peggy's stun up and running. Okay, Apocalypse is gone. That's fantastic. We definitely wanted him gone. Okay. Let's go ahead and use his ultimate. All right. We definitely want to rewind over here. Okay, let's go ahead and do his basic. Let's do her basic. Okay. We're going to stay with basics for now. We want to get all of our abilities built back up for next round. We've got plenty of healing with Joaquin, so that's not something to be concerned about. Okay. There we go. And most everybody should have their Liberty built up, especially these 3. They're essentially a requirement for Professor X, so if you are newer and you have not built them up, I would start working on it because you're going to need them for Professor X. Okay. Kahori, Miss Marvel Classic, and Old Man Logan. All right, let's jump in here and see how it goes. I can't recall. I think one of these we might need to do a burn attack. But we'll find out as we go. All right. Let's go ahead and go here. She did not hit Logan, which is unfortunate. He's not below 50%, so we cannot stun him. But we can stun Kahori. All right, let's go ahead and use the special. See if we can get rid of Dockin. Okay. Dude just running around with trees in his pocket. Okay, let's go in here with his ultimate. We need to get rid of Logan again before he does his ultimate. And hopefully this will do it. All right, and that's going to speed up Patriot. And now we are going to use nothing but basics. Okay. We killed everyone a little bit too quick, I think. We may have a little bit of a struggle bus at the beginning of this next one, but we'll find out. We do have extra tunes that we can do a burn attack on one of these if it is required. So we don't need... Wow, we have a bunch on here. Let's jump back out here. Okay. Immortal X-Men, what levels are they? Okay, they're available the next 3. So that's right. If we run into issues, we can bring in Storm and wipe out an entire node with her ultimate. I don't know that we will, but if we do have that as a backup. Okay, we definitely want to rewind him right out of the gate. Okay. Get him stunned. Okay, let's go ahead and go in here with his special. Okay, now we're going to basic for a minute or two. Death proof, and he's gone. So he's not bringing back anyone, which is good. Okay, let's go in here with his ultimate. Yeah, let's just use our basic. I don't have any ambition to stun a lizard. Alright, let's just go ahead and basic. Peggy should kill him. Okay. That got rid of him. Okay, let's go ahead and go in here with his basic. Once again, we're not really worried about health because Joaquin can heal everybody back up. Is it this one? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Get some healing on there real quick going into the next round. All right. Very good. Once again, thank you guys for being patient with my voice. It is irritating the fire out of me. All right. This may be one that we need to sack with Immortal first, but we'll see. We'll be getting healing out there. Patriot will be fine. Joaquin will heal him up. All right. Get in here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stun Kahori because we cannot stun Old Man Logan. All right, and we are going to try to kill him right now. He gone. All right. So this should be no issue whatsoever at this point. Let's go ahead and do this. Hank's bad enough. He's real bad when he's got barrier all over him. I'm not really sure why that didn't clear his, but it didn't. All right. Let's go ahead and heal him up a little bit. Old Patriot's trying to die, isn't he? Which is fine. If he does, we got Cap Sam sitting on the sideline. Let's see. We got 2 more. We've got Immortal X-Man on standby. No, we don't. This is the last one. All right. Well, for the fun then, let's go ahead and bring in these 3. I don't think they'll beat this node, but Storm will take out a bunch of them, that's for sure. I can't just leave her sitting on the bench with 20 charges built up, so we'll throw her in here, see what happens. Obviously, we'll come in and clean up with Liberty if we need to. Excuse me. Well, she did have charges. Till Gore got rid of them immediately. Oh, what a jerk. We're not going to let him do that again. That's too funny. Oh, goodness sakes. I did not think Gore would go first. I thought we'd get a chance to stun him, but I was wrong. We'll go ahead and use 11. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Man, they're doing a lot better than I thought. Okay. Not bad. Not too bad. I really felt like she would go before Gore, but obviously she did not. So, let's just go ahead and bring in Cap Sam now. Finish this off real quick. Give everybody speed up, and we'll roll out. Yeah, let's go ahead and stun him. Okay, let's see how low that takes Thanos. Low enough. But that ain't going to do anything to us. We'll be fine. Okay. Get slow out there. Let's go ahead and get some speed going. All right, there we go. And it is done. I hope this helps some of you guys out there. Luckily, since this is a replay and we got Professor X, and most people are building up the Liberty, and most people have Immortal built up for Crucible. So hopefully you guys will get through this, get some of these rewards. We're going to go ahead and grab them. I think we did get 7 of the G20, which is great, which should be for 28 G20 pieces. So yeah, we got 14K, so 1,500 training mats, 14 million gold. Really good payout on this for sure. Well guys, I hope it helped you out. Hope you guys got some value from it. I think this is going to be my last video today. I'm going to give my voice some rest. Till the next video, guys, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, slap that bell around, share it with somebody you think it might help. And until next time, stay positive and enjoy the game, guys.